You are now listening to the Hexgrid Heroes Podcast Network. For sci-fi, Pokemon, high fantasy, or horror, check us out wherever you get podcasts and online at hexgridheroes.com.
Now, as you approach this man and woman that are sitting at the dock, their feet in the water, they're just talking, having a good time. Are you guys coming in quietly? You guys make it walking normal?
Yeah, just, we need a break. We are fried. Definitely Orange and Kory have had a day, it feels like. Dolly, a little less so. What are you going to say?
Are they in swimsuits?
She's in her bikini, and he's wearing trunks, yeah.
She wants to sneak up, and she honestly just wants to push them in.
So go ahead and give me a sneak to...
Stealth versus perception.
Stealth versus perception. So I'm going to roll for his perception first. One roll for both for you, and I have to roll two separate.
Okay. So... Oh, probably not. That's
so
3 plus
he
2,
definitely
5.
got... They both noticed you sneaking up.
Dang it.
What are you doing, twerp?
Just enjoying the view. How are you guys?
Oh my gosh, I'm on a date and you guys have to come over here and bug me?
Well, you weren't at the gym, so we heard you were here.
And the guy looks very awkward and he's gonna like grab his stuff and like run off. You just ruined my date.
Well, he didn't stick around, so maybe he ruined the date.
Are you guys Pokemon trainers?
We're not with her, ma'am.
So you see this, she stands up, she's in her bikini. She's middle-aged, but she still has a great body. She has short, orangish hair. She has a ponytail a little bit action. Her hair's a little bit longer than it was in the games back in the day. She grew it out a little bit. It's been 20 years. Who are you calling ma'am?
Oh, I was just showing respect to a gym leader, Misty.
I'm on a day over 20.
Sure, that's how math works.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you guys Pokemon trainers?
Yeah, we're trainers.
Yeah, we're Pokemon trainers. I'm from Pallet Town.
I'm going to teach you guys respect. I want you, as soon as you heal up your Pokemon, or whatever, to get over to my gym immediately.
You're on.
Well, we kind of came up here to relax and take a load
Well,
off.
so did I, and then you ruined that. So now you're going to challenge me in my gym. I'm going to give you 30 minutes. If you don't come to my gym in 30 minutes, I will not be challenging you ever again. So I would hurry up. And she throws out a Pokeball. This giant Gyarados appears. She's going to climb on it, and she's going to fly away on it.
I can do that too, you know. Hey guys, let's...
Kory, no!
As he reaches for his Pokeball, he sees the panic in Dolly's face. Oh yeah. We better get running, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Can we ride Onyx?
Actually, we could ride on
You
Onyx.
could.
Come on out, Rock Bottom.
He looks a little tired from the battling earlier, but
Actually,
he's
how
still
big
okay.
is Nidoking? Because if you can ride Onyx,
Nidoking's a lot smaller than Onyx.
okay.
Onyx could still hold everybody.
Everyone? Because
So
we made him smaller. I just want to make sure. Like,
yeah, he's still pretty big for
Okay.
being smaller.
Hey, Rock Bottom, do you mind if we hitch a ride? That a boy. Let's go, guys.
Orange, come on, hop on.
Orange
Snap
snaps out of it again, and yeah, we need to challenge Misty before it's too late.
If we don't ever get our second gym badge, Jackson will never let me live it down.
Yeah.
Somewhere Jackson and Leilani are walking.
That's great.
Orange jumps on the back.
Kory's going to as
Yes, yep.
well. So you guys are gonna just take the Onyx Express
Straight.
straight past Bill's. You're gonna go right down Nugget Bridge to the Pokemon Center.
I feel like,
Shredding a big.
yeah, I feel like when we hit Nugget Bridge, we're like,
Bridge.
like you're going over like a bunch of railroad tracks at the same time.
The taxpayers are gonna have to pay to fix that bridge
Yep.
after Onyx
Yep.
goes through it.
We are screaming
Misty's
past.
gym can be.
Well, there's already a hole in it. I remember, right? There's a hole in it from so. Yeah, didn't Onyx do like a headbutt or something?
Yeah, so it's already messed up.
Or no,
so
a rock throw.
as you guys get to like the front of the Pokemon Center, you guys hear over loudspeaker on the town. Misty is going to go against some new trainers. Everybody's welcome. We want full attendance. Watch the magnificent Misty take on these unknown up-and-coming trainers.
Oh goodness, she's
really
really
did it.
drawing attention to
Yeah.
And
it.
like you see people like coming out of their houses from the residential district, people leaving their shops and whatnot, and piling into the gym.
You think this is normal? You think she did this with Jackson and Leilani?
I have no way of knowing, Orange. I was with you the entire time.
I thought you said you talked to Jackson.
Well, yeah, he didn't give me much. He wanted me to figure it out on my own, so I didn't get any like cool tips. And Leilani was a little cagey too. They just kind of walked off together.
Of course he did.
Really stepped in it this time, right, guys?
Can't really count on Jackson to help us at all, can we?
And then as you say that, Kory, you're gonna notice his eyes go red for a second, and then you're gonna like maybe take a double look, and his eyes are back to normal.
Orange, are you good to battle?
What are you talking about?
How about we just get this out of the way, and then we can rest with a second gym badge under our belts.
Did I feel that? Did I know that happened,
No.
or was it just like subconscious?
We don't even know if it really even happened.
Oh goodness.
Just something that Kory caught a glance of for a second.
I don't mind the attention. I can't wait for all these people here to realize that we're great trainers.
Yeah, let's go in there. Let's show Misty who's boss.
I mean, I was just hoping for a friendly battle, showing our skill with Pokemon, but I guess we can make a spectacle of it.
So just for time, you guys are gonna heal your Pokemon up in the
Yep.
Pokemon Center. Go ahead and maybe grab a bite to eat real fast. You have 30 minutes, and then you guys are gonna start walking into the gym. Now this gym has had renovations recently. It's a huge dome. It has certain Pokemon at the front. I think I briefly went over this before when we were doing the Harvest Festival episode. But there's like Starmie, Staryu, a bunch of water Pokemon, Seaking. It's a very beautiful building. It's mostly made of glass and crystal. It's very expensive looking. As you walk through the doors, it's a huge arena. Now the main part of it is all water. The rest of it's going to be like bleachers, and it's just packed. It looks like everybody in town is in this arena. And
Is
then
Timmy in the stands? No, I'm just kidding.
you see a spotlight shine down, and it's Misty, and she's standing on her Lapras.
Orange is like he's latching onto a distraction, just like he did when he found out that Azul was his sister, and then the Nugget Bridge thing came up, and so he's like, yeah, and now he's kind of like he's still angry about what's going on with the dark Pokemon. He's still confused about everything, but he's latching onto this gym battle as a distraction, and he's getting himself pumped up. And I'm just gonna say is there like a platform for the trainers or something? Or
Yeah, so you guys are by the front door. It's a little bit of a walk, about 20 feet, and then there's like a platform to walk into where the water arena is.
Oh, Orange is running to the platform and like planting his feet at the end of it and just like fists up, ready to go. We're gonna take you on and we're gonna beat you!
So Misty's gonna
Kind of spit.
jump off her Lapras into the water, swim over to you guys. She's gonna talk to you guys before the match actually starts. So you guys actually came.
Yeah, we hitched a ride on her Onyx and we came straight here.
I hope you guys each have a water Pokemon with you.
Yes?
Because without a water Pokemon, you guys will not be able to compete in this gym badge.
What if we're those kind of trainers that only have one kind and we didn't choose water?
You would not be able to participate.
That's not really fair to those people that want a harder challenge by having a team of only one type, isn't it?
I'm sorry, I didn't know as a gym leader I had to make everything fair for you people trying to compete to get to the Elite Four.
Okay, I do have a water Pokemon. I was just asking a question. I'm sorry.
What's your water Pokemon?
He was a Magikarp and then he turned into a Gyarados.
Are you one of those trainers that are unable to control your Gyarados?
Unable is a strong word.
Call him out. Walk with me over to the water and call him out.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Trust me, I'm a water master.
Okay. Gyarados, let's say hi to all the fans.
So Gyarados comes out and automatically just starts like freaking out, starts like he's gonna attack.
And he's not always like this. He's just waking up from a nap. He's just waking up.
Gyarados, I command you to stop. And he just stops and looks at her.
Oh, you just need to know the right words.
Come here, Gyarados. And Gyarados will like still angrily come up to her. She's going to touch him and she's going to start glowing like this mystic blue like watercolor. So will he, and it seems like he's being soothed. And he's just completely chill at this point.
Oh, you're a water affinity, right, Misty?
So you know about affinities?
Yeah, I've dabbled.
That's right. That's what Dad said.
Yep. I don't know if I was there for that scene.
And your Magikarp is gonna come down to you.
My Gyarados?
I mean,
Okay. I didn't know if she like devolved him. Pathetic.
so your Gyarados is gonna come down to you with like an angry expression,
Mhm.
and then its face is gonna turn to like joy, and it's gonna start like rubbing against you.
Oh, I bet this feels great.
It's a little rough. It's scaly.
Yeah. Wow, Gyarados. I knew we were gonna be friends. Thanks, Misty.
Yeah, he was in a rage. He must have evolved under some kind of severe trauma or stress. That usually happens with Magikarp, and then when it evolves, it's just uncontrollable rage.
How do you think a 10-year-old got white hair? And he's just rubbing all over Gyarados.
In the crowd, unsuspecting to you, you are getting some attention from. There's this girl. She's kind of wearing a biker jacket. She's wearing a black skirt. She has like pink hair. It's very short. She has two guys with her that kind of dress the same. Do you see that kid with the white hair? Yeah, what about it? He might be the edgelord that we're looking for. So like they're very like interested in you, but you just don't know it yet.
Yep.
All right, well, put your Pokemon out there. Go ahead and climb aboard, and I'll explain to you the rules. And she's gonna jump back in the water, swim back to her Lapras really quickly.
All right.
All three of us at the same time? Or was it just me? Was it just Kory? She was
All of you guys.
Okay.
Come on out, Placid.
Go, Goldine.
So Goldine, a very loving Gyarados that keeps on like he just keeps wanting to get cuddles with you.
Yep.
And Wartortle are all out, so we need to get your pieces out. So, microphone's gonna come down from the ceiling to Misty. She's gonna greet the crowd. These three trainers have come to my gym, and I'm going to test their teamwork with their Pokemon and see if they are ready to progress on their Pokemon journey. And then the crowd's just gonna erupt. So today we're not having a traditional Pokemon battle. In this challenge, we are gonna ride on our Pokemon. The goal of the game is to knock each other off our Pokemon. Once you are knocked off your Pokemon, you are eliminated. As long as there is one of you left standing, by the time I get knocked off, you will all three earn your badges.
We've gotten real good at working together, guys. This will be great. 3-on-1.
Attacking a trainer directly will result in a disqualification. You will not be receiving a badge, and you will not be allowed to challenge this gym again. Alright, and just for the audience, so you have a better idea how this is working, I worked on all the Pokemon that I assumed they were going to be using and changed their attacks to basically be knockdown attempts. And then if a knockdown attempt succeeds, the trainers themselves must make a DC 13 strength check or be knocked off into the water. Now, once you get eliminated into the water, you're not completely useless. You can cheer for one of the remaining trainers that are still in the battle, and they will have advantage on all their rolls for that next round. HP does not matter in this. You're not attacking to do damage. You are attacking to knock the opposing trainer into the water.
And so if we're knocked down, we can in the next turn climb back up?
No. Once you get knocked down, you're down.
Okay.
But you can at that point cheer for a certain person, give them inspiration. It's basically just barred inspiration.
Gotcha.
Any Pokemon with the status condition, sleep paralysis, anything like that, confusion, you will have disadvantage on, the Pokemon will have disadvantage on all rolls for that until the status effect is gone. So yeah, get that knockdown attempt, get her to fall off, you guys win. And of course she's riding on a Lapras. Your teamwork will be tested because this Lapras I trained specifically for this event. Its moveset, its strengths, its weaknesses, all covered in this game alone. So I wish you guys luck. You're gonna need it. Because you are facing me, Misty, the goddess of the ocean. And then the crowd just erupts when she says this, and she looks super cool when she says this. And she'll like throw the microphone up and it raises back up.
Nice.
Alright everybody, so the match is about to begin. So Misty's gonna be about right here. You guys are by the entrance. And we're gonna roll for initiative. Initiative is still a thing on this.
Which one is it? Dex?
Yep.
Alright, so go ahead, Don. What did you get with your Gyarados?
23.
23. Orange?
18.
18. What did you get, Dolly?
7.
So this is really convenient because it's pretty much in order, except for Misty. So Kory will be first. It will be Orange second, Misty, and then Dolly. Now you can still dash in here, but you of course won't be able to use your attack that round. So that still stays the same. So Kory, you are first on your Gyarados.
Okay. Atop Gyarados, he's standing. He's kind of riding behind the neck. And all right, Gyarados, we haven't gotten to fight together as a team. Let's show Misty and Cerulean City what we're made of.
He just smiles at you and just keeps nuzzling you.
Okay, yes, nuzzle her with your multi-bite. He's gonna just torpedo up to Lapras And multi-bite, plus 6 to hit.
What's the speed of Gyarados?
50 swim. That's
oh, wow, yeah.
yeah.
So, and you can also, you can fly with Gyarados.
That's terrifying. Okay, cool.
You can go above the water. There's nothing against the rules about that.
Okay, cool. So yeah, multi-bite. So when I wrote multi-bite.
So it's different with this one.
Oh, so you did change it. Okay.
I changed it.
So how many multi-bites?
So I added a plus to hit for it, but it's going to be 1 attack.
Cool.
And I think I just have to make a save.
DC, yep.
So you're
to see if
you
hit. Yep.
Yes.
16 to hit.
It is 16. It does hit, but it has a reaction called parry. And if you're using a melee attack, I can add 2 to my AC.
Okay, so as a reaction.
So it would make it 18. So Gyarados would go in, try to do some bites, and Misty's able to maneuver her Lapras to avoid the attacks.
Okay.
You said your name was Kory, right?
That's right, Kory from Pallet Town. And he's like kind of like projecting his voice a bit so the audience can hear. He's trying to be a little since she's being kind of showy about it, he's trying to like participate in the theater of this. So
your Gyarados is way too small. Your Gyarados is way too slow if it wants to hit me in Lapras.
Maybe next time.
Alrighty, so now it would be Orange's turn.
All right, and Orange, it's probably comical, him trying to hang on to the back of this itty-bitty fish.
And you being like a natural fire guy, you are out of your element here in the water.
Literally.
But like, yeah, Orange is struggling to keep his balance, and he's holding onto this tiny little fish, trying to stay on top of it. I'm still gonna show you who's boss. And he's gonna use a dash move forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. I'm just stopping right there, like right up next door. And I'm making a dash move right up next to Misty.
So while you're doing that, it looks comical, and the crowd erupts into laughter.
Yeah, and the whole time, like, he's struggling to try and like obviously keep his balance, and it would appear comical, obviously, but he's like just dead serious the whole time shouting, "I'm gonna show you who's boss, Misty. We're gonna beat you."
Which makes it even more comical to the crowd, and they just erupt in laughter.
Mm-hmm.
So Dolly's turn. No, Misty's turn.
I have a feeling Orange is gonna be the first to fall.
I've been rolling pretty poorly.
I'm just like, I want a Goldie.
Alright, Lapras, it looks like that Gyarados is more of a threat than that Goldeen. So use your Sing attack on it. So one creature 60 feet must make a DC 13 Charisma saving throw.
Okay, Gyarados has a +3 to this. 22.
Wow.
So the Lapras starts singing a beautiful song, and Gyarados is just unaffected by it. Because it's not really paying attention, it's too busy cuddling against you.
Yes, good job, yes. Look at the Lapras.
And now it is Dolly's turn.
Can Dolly transform? Or do you want to keep it more just with the Pokemon?
I would say in this is an actual Pokemon League battle, so I would avoid against any transformations.
Okay. So
Anything that will get you disqualified.
yeah, fine.
And you got crowd, they probably wouldn't understand if you transformed. It would be like panic. So I think Dolly would know that much. Is like, I should not do that.
Okay, so Dolly on Wartortle, she is going to dash on the opposite side that Orange came around, and she is going to come in from the opposite side, and she's holding on tightly to Wartortle. Placid, do a bubble beam!
Dash is a full.
Yeah, so
Full
you
round.
would end your turn. So it is top of the round. Kory, your very cuddly Gyarados avoided that Sing attack. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I would like to Dragon Rage in a 60-foot cone. I just need to know if you'll allow it to just hit Lapras, or will it hit Lapras and Misty? Because it says...
It at this point, it's just going to hit Lapras,
Okay.
but because it's in a 60-foot cone, You might hit your comrades as well.
I probably won't. Because how cones work, it starts out very narrow. Yeah, I didn't know where the actual...
Yeah, let's get that cone in there. Is that a 60-foot cone?
No.
That's too small to be a 60-foot cone.
Yeah, and it would need to go 12 out. So, okay, I just won't use Dragon Rage, that's fine. Because, yeah, I can't, and that's fine. So he's just...
Well, you can... I've been hit by supernovas before. My teammates.
Yes, but if I hit them, will I be disqualified?
No, you're gonna aim it to where it only hits them. That's why I made that move. You're not aiming directly for them.
Okay.
The trainer, you're trying to knock them off.
Yes. Okay. I just want to make sure, like in the cone, they weren't. Okay. We're gonna get you, Misty. Gyarados, giddy up! And Gyarados is going to rise up out of the water, swirl around, flying around, and I'm going to use Dragon Rage. So she needs to roll me a DC 15 reflex save.
Okay, I'm going to say that you have to make that save, Dolly, and Orange, you too make that save. And what was it again?
DC 15 reflex.
And this is going to be your Pokemon's
Yeah.
stats.
Mm-hmm.
So your Pokemon's Dex.
18.
Okay, pass.
15.
Pass.
She got a 6.
Fail.
So what happens?
Knockdown attempt on a fail.
So she's gonna have to make a save, DC 13 strength save. So she does save.
Okay.
She nearly falls off and she's able to pull herself back on.
Okay.
But you were very close to knocking her off there.
Yeah, and he's just kind of like circling around, like you've seen like those the parades of the Chinese New Year with those dragons. He's kind of doing that above, just roaring.
And it seemed like Gyarados, not enraged, he was actually able to focus the majority of the attack onto just her, and not so much your partners.
And I'm like rubbing behind whatever Gyarados' flaps around his head are. I don't know if those are actually ears or those are fins, but he's just like
And it's kind of like when you scratch a dog behind the ears, its tail is splashing behind it.
Nice. So yeah, that's me, just floating around.
So it is Orange's turn.
All right, Misty, it's time. I'm gonna show you what I'm made of. Goldeen Horn Attack. And I'm aiming for. No,
how does modified Horn Attack work in this environment?
When it hits Mist. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, you can cut that.
Orange didn't want to be a Pokemon trainer anymore, so he attacked the gym leader directly.
He decided he's going to join Team Rocket after all. So he shish kebab Misty, turned into burnt orange, and just killed the rest of the crowd.
All on a Goldeen's back.
Pull out the baby Magby. Went nuts.
Let's get back to this
sorry,
because we're wasting time.
Oh yeah, you are right. Okay, so Horn Attack. It's a +4 to hit. Let's see. Gives a +3 to Strength for the attack. Plus. I'm so sorry.
So roll the hit.
Yeah,
first.
+4 to hit with a good reach. D20 plus strength plus dex.
We'll worry about the knockdown attempt if
I'm
you
so
hit.
sorry.
You're
bad
good.
at that. Okay. I can't read because it's right.
D20 +4.
Oh goodness, 10.
Doesn't matter. We don't have to.
Plus. Oh no, never mind.
No, it's not. So you go to hit with the Horn Attack, and it goes into the side of the shell of the Lapras, but it does nothing to even try to knock her off.
I imagine from the momentum, Orange himself just.
Yeah,
to the side of the shell.
you nearly fall off trying to get her to get knocked off.
And he's still like not like I guess broken down by this failed attack. He's all, just you wait, I'm gonna knock you off this Lapras.
Is that one of the Goldeens that were a prize in the Harvest Festival that was right outside my gym?
So what if it was?
Oh my gosh, you're in way over your head. This is gonna be a lot easier than I thought. So it's Misty's turn. I say we get rid of the weak link first, since that Gyarados is super strong. Let's knock that kid off the Goldeen.
You try it.
So she's gonna call out to use Lapras, slam that Goldeen. So it's gonna use Slam Attack.
I'm dead. No.
Oh no, it's bad. So 2 + 4, 6.
6. Is that against my AC?
Yes.
That is not hit.
So it's gonna try to slam into you. Your Goldeen's gonna instinctively swim away. Now Goldeen, maybe not useful on land, but in water, it's pretty fast. So it's able to avoid that hit.
Ha! You can't even land a hit on me!
As you're trying to struggle
Yeah,
to
I'm
stay
like,
on.
I'm still the whole time, I'm like splashing rapidly, like because like I'm almost falling off the entire time, I assume.
In the crowd, that same girl in the biker jacket, she's still impressed with what Kory did. And her and her crew is talking about that dragon rage attack. Dolly's turn.
With Orange not getting anywhere. Placid, let's do a bubble beam. So that is 30 feet on a hit, knockoff chance D20 against their D20 plus dex.
Yeah, so it's it's actually something that will automatically hit. And
Okay.
Uh-oh.
within a 30-foot cone, it's going to be a roll-off. So it says you have to roll a d20.
Against your D20 plus dex.
Yeah, so you're being at a little bit of a disadvantage depending on how I roll.
That's cracked.
Okay. 3.
15.
Okay.
So these bubbles shoot out. What am I going to do with this?
Poppable one.
Lapras, use mini ice beams to pop those bubbles. So as fast as this jet stream of bubbles could come in, Lapras is using these small little like chunks of like little icicles to pretty much pop the bubbles before they reach to you. I reach to her and the bubble beams fade and not one bubble touch them. So all of a sudden, Kory, it's your turn. You start hearing from the crowd people chanting for you. How does that make you feel? It's you can kind of see the stadium's not super huge it's lit up.
Mm-hmm. You
see this pink-haired girl in a biker jacket and these two other dudes dressed similar to her, kind of just fist pumping, like cheering your name.
He's high up. He's nervous about flying. He's nervous about Gyarados. He sees people cheering him on. He'll like wave around, and the pink hair will kind of pop against the rest of the crowd. He'll just wave directly at her and just kind of blushing a little bit, spurred on. He's going to point his knees into Gyarados. All right, Gyarados, they all have our back. Let's hit her with a multi-bite again. And he's going to swirl around twice and then swoop down as a missile of a Pokemon onto Lapras.
So you're going to have inspiration from the crowd cheering you on. You're going to have advantage on this roll.
Okay. 16. Okay, so 16 plus 6, 22.
And what was the effect of the bite?
DC 15, con save,
Okay, so I need to make a con save with Lapras.
or stunned.
So with a 6, one bite pierces the soft skin of the neck of Lapras, and one bites into the shell and it actually cracks into it a little bit. And then Gyarados kind of looks at you for like approval.
Yeah, he's like one hand like on, one hand up, just as he was swooping down. His one hand went flying back, and he's kind of just got a fist in the air as he's powering down.
So this leaves Lapras unable to move. It's stunned, and it looks vulnerable. Misty looks a little concerned. Well, some of you kids have more talent than others. It looks like I underestimated you and that Gyarados.
It's for my Palatown training, Misty.
Palatown. I knew a trainer from Palatown once. You remind me of him. But no matter, I will beat you. All three of you will end up in this water.